Today I promised you that I would show you how to make some fast and efficient loops. I'm pulling up my tail and you can see I'm holding on to my hook as though I'm playing tennis, and I'm also rocking every loop back to the one that already is existing there. I'm making sure that I'm leaving spaces so that the side of my loops look like hot air balloons. You can see them. If I get too many in there, that looks a bit like a keyhole. So it's a good test to see if you're putting too much wool in. And you can see that I can go pretty quickly and that I'm using my hook as a lever. Now, you can see how fine this hook is. That's the most efficient hook to use for such a small cut. Now I'm going to skip up and use a slightly wider cut. And I'm going to use a slightly wider hook. This time I'm going to meander a bit so you can see what I mean about changing directions. No matter which way I go. Oh, now that was bad. Did you see what I did? I grabbed a side thread and tried to pull it out. If you do that, you should let it go, because it kind of can shred your wool up pretty badly. Always make sure that you have a hold of the other side of the loop. Oh, there I did some more fishing, as I call it. No matter which way I go, you can see that I have a nice sinuous line, but still everything is touching each other's backs. There's plenty of space. You can see my little hot air balloons. Okay, let's switch to a wider cut now. And I'm going to also switch my hook again. I'm always making sure when I'm hooking that I'm using the proper tool for my cut. I don't get much time to hook, so I like to make sure that when I do, I'm using it efficiently. So once again, you can see, oh, there's a bad one. So I know right away that that's not the hole to go into. I need to go into one that's a little closer to the shape. I changed directions too quickly, but it's evident on how your loops look that that happened. As you get bigger and bigger with your wool size, you will notice that your loops must be even tidier. You can see every little mistake that you make and every little weirdness appears. Like, look at the big space there, so it's clear I'm going to have to put another loop in. And even if I was being really good, I should put another one in to turn that curve, to make the outside line smooth and sinuous as I want. So I'm always telling people, if you want to really be a tidy hooker, you should try using a bigger cut. So once again, here you can see it's a little untidy, and that's just because I changed my direction too quickly. I'm going to go back and then change my direction more slowly, and you can see much tidier. Once again, using my hook like a lever. So now we're to my favorite cut, number 12. Where I have to be ultra tidy because everything I do shows up like crazy. See, even turning corners, although it was close, I gotta be careful because it shows up. Okay, so that's how I make loops. I hope that that helps you. I encourage you to ask me any questions that you want to ask. Yeah, and I'm going to include a little short video on how to fill up little weird spaces that we get in rug cooking too. Alright? Thank you for watching.